And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Hunter, and I'm so honored to introduce to you this intriguing and majestic animal. Nothing like seeing a killer whale up close and understanding more about them and their natural behaviors. We hope that this Orca encounter helps you better understand these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whales' size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Natural wonder, and Keet here is going to help me show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly designed for taking a quick breath of air at the surface of the water. Even the location of his eyes works to his advantage. It appears as if his eyes are located in that white patch, but that's just a visual distraction. His eyes are actually located just before the white patch. Camouflage from thrashing prey. The fin on top of the whale is called the dorsal fin and helps stabilize them as they swim and regulates their body temperature. The flippers on either side of the whale are called the pectoral flippers and are mainly used for stopping and steering. The pectoral flippers have 5 bony digits inside of them, just like the human hand. The lobes on either side of the tail are called the flukes. Now the tail flukes are the engine of the killer whale, propelling them at speeds of 30 miles per hour, just as fast as some of our speedboats. And they use the most energy and power when propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod, and calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Just like most animals, killer whales use body language as a form of communication. They use pectoral slaps to show dominance and to get noticed. For example, a mother might pec slap to get the attention of her calf. But if they really want to be heard, they breach. Spy hopping is used by killer whales to coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings when they hunt. Fluke slaps are another form of communication that killer whales use in the wild, and right here at SeaWorld. Communicators, so it's no wonder that they're at the top of the ocean's food
chain. Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate, to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. Watch right here as Makani shows you similar behavior right here in our slide out. Antarctic whales will actually create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking seals right into the water. You can watch as some of our whales will be showing you this wave-making technique around the perimeter of the pool, demonstrating one of the many impressive and complex hunting abilities that killer whales have developed around the world. Now you see one of our whales making some big waves, but you cannot imagine the amount of water displaced until you experience it firsthand. Luckily, I have a brave volunteer who is ready to take on the 55-degree saltwater. Let's give them more in San Diego. Welcome, everyone. He's gonna need it. All right, come on down. Sit right here on this little iceberg of yours and face the audience for me. Are you ready to get wet? Do you guys think he's ready to get wet? We'll see. I wish you luck. So it's no wonder that they eat all kinds of prey, including other whales. The blue whale you see on the screen behind me is the largest animal on planet Earth. It is about 5 times as long and 50 times as large as one of our killer whales. So how does a killer whale the size of Ulises here take on a whale that size? Well, it's all possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
An important part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how they teach their young to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Killer whales spend a lot of time interacting and showing their playful side in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when a whale swims fast on the surface and breaking out of the water just briefly. like to be touched and will rub their bellies on rocks when they can. Watch right here as Makani demonstrates his behavior just like the whales in British Columbia. You may even see whales imitate each other in the wild. We see it here at SeaWorld all of the time. Our whales are constantly mimicking and learning from each other. Playful behavior has its purpose. A tail whip is used in hunting to stun fish. But today, these whales might just be stunning our soak zone. We interact with our whales all day, every day, which allows us to share trusting relationships and provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. Our whales participate in their own healthcare and well-being every single day, right here at SeaWorld. We can ask our whales to present us with different body parts for inspection, like their fluke, so we can draw blood and make sure that they're staying healthy. We can ask our whales to slide out on the scale so we can monitor their growth patterns and keep an accurate record of their weight, shown here in the video with Orca. We can even ask our whales to provide us with a breath sample from their blowhole, all because of the trusting relationships we build here at SeaWorld day after day. Now I would like to take this opportunity to introduce you to a very special whale. He's our largest whale, weighing over 10,000 pounds. He just turned 46 this month. Give a big applause to Ulises! Ulises is incredibly smart, and he actually came to us from a facility in Barcelona where he lived with dolphins. Now we hope that Ulises inspires you to think more about conservation, ways that you can help his wild counterparts. Take what you learned here today, educate others, and be curious about the ocean and its inhabitants. And the change can start with you all. We challenge our whales every single day to learn something new, to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play keeps our whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Today at Orca Encounter. We hope you all gained a great appreciation for these incredible animals. Have a great rest of your day right here at SeaWorld.